You say, oh, you better reduce it, no man. One no man. You can do the job when you're tall. Later on, we'll push fight. And we're gonna move by fight. Face, I'm afraid. Plans that we've made. Ooh. Last night I saw you standing, and I started pretending I knew you too. And just now, come on, baby, you were too shy, but you were the only person alive. And I dreamed of you ever since. Now I feel that my love again. There's not you on my way. I know that's what you say. Give me joy. Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, far too many of you dying. You know you got to find a way to bring some love in today. Father, we don't need to escalate. War is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Oh, picket line, picket sign, don't you punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me so you can see what's going on, what's going on, what's going on. I want to know what's going on. Brother, everybody thinks we're wrong. But who are they to judge us? Simply cause our hand used to be long. You know we've got to find a way. Bring some understanding here today. Oh, picket line and picket sign. Don't you punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me so you can see what's going on, what's going on, what's going on. I want to know what's going on, yeah. Mother, of you crying. Brother, far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. What's going on? Tell me what's going on, yeah. 'cause our hair used to be long. So we got to find a way, hey, bring some understanding in it. Oh, bring it side and bring it line. Don't punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me. You can see what's going on. What's going on? 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 Yeah. Like a fool, I wouldn't stay too long. Now I'm wondering if your love's still strong. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours, baby. In the time of when I said goodbye, now I'm back and not ashamed to cry. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours, baby. Here I am, baby. You got my future in your hands, baby. Here I am, baby. Oh, now signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours, baby.
Take one, D.
Ooh, baby. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours, baby. Dwayne, play some. Seen a lot of things in this old world. When I touch them, they mean nothing, girl. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours, baby. Oh, you set my soul on fire. While you're my life, only desire. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours, baby. Here I am, baby. You got my future in your hands, baby. Here I am, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, here I am.
Give it up for Alex Jones on vocals.
Oh, you're too kind.
Show him some more love, y'all. It sounds great, don't you agree? Give it up for Dwayne on sax, Tavius on guitar, Jordan on drums. My name is Masiki.
Can't understand why we treat each other in this way. Don't know why. Taking our time with the silly, silly game we play. We've got so much, and no matter how it's said or done, we are one. And what we do, we are one. Our love will see us through, we are one. That's the way it is, we are one. Sometimes I feel that we try to make it feel so bad. Don't know why. Think that we do while we make each other feel so sad. We've got so much, we should all be having so much fun. We are one. Deep within our heart, we are one. No matter where we start, we are one. And that's the way it is, we are one. Go away and play some. We are one. Our love will see it through. We are one. That's the way it is. We are one. We are one. From the very start, we are one. Deep within our hearts, we are one. That's the way it is. We are one. 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 Don't charge yourselves now. Love and happiness. Y'all heard about this. Some gonna make you do wrong, make you do right. I'll do it. Love and happiness. Wait a minute, something's going wrong. Someone's on the phone, 3 o'clock in the morning, talking about how she can make it right. Yeah. Happiness means you feel real good about somebody. Ain't nothing wrong being in love with someone, yeah. Oh, baby. Love and happiness. Love and happiness. To me, I'll be good to you. We can be together, staying together, walk away with victory. Yeah. Oh, baby, love and happiness, love and happiness. Yeah. Make you come home early, stay out all night long. Make you come home early, stay out all night long. Make you holler, make you holler, more for love. A man we passed just tried to stare me down, and when I looked at you, you looked at the ground. Now, I don't know who he is, but I think that you do. Dadgummit, who is he? What is he to you? Something in your voice and in your eyes tells me he's not just some man passing by. And now when you leave your road, was that your cue? Dadgummit, who is he? What is he to you? You tell me men don't have much intuition. Now what you really think, or are you wishing? Before you leave your old home, be certain of the new. That me, who is he? What is he to you? Dadgummit, who is he? What is he to you? Love and happiness, love and happiness, love and happiness, love and happiness.
Give it up for Dwayne Barton on sax. Show him some love. Alex Jones on guitar and bass. Tavius Elder on guitar. Jordan Manley on drums. Thank you.
Music Scales on keys.
We'll be back at you soon. Thank you.
Okay.
Everybody's here looking all fly. I said, good evening. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Give me some energy here. So my name is Michelle, everyone. For folks who don't know me, I'm the COO of Women Engage, and I have been the host for the last week and also for tonight for our 7-year celebration. And so it has been an amazing and magical week. We're super excited to offer this experience here tonight to do this ultimate amazing hybrid event. So for my folks who are listening at home, thank you so much. Thank you to everyone for your continued support throughout the week. I mean, it's been magical. It's been some amazing moments. We opened up with an amazing fireside chat with our board secretary, Christy Ketchum, along with Malika Redmond. Day 2, we got to celebrate our bodies with Kukua Fitness, okay? Really taking a trip around Africa just straight from our living rooms. And then on the 3rd day, we were able to really take a deep dive into the issues that were important to Black women, femmes, and girls, as well as talk about the visionary leadership that Malika has set out around reparations and reproductive justice, where we had amazing guest speakers like Tamika Atkins and Kwesi Chapin. And then yesterday we had our keynote address with Maya Rupert, who was the 3rd Black woman to manage a political campaign for a presidential candidate. And so tonight we culminate this by thanking you all who are here with us today, and also those of you all who are listening virtually, whether it's now or in the future, for celebrating with us this amazing work. And we hope that you continue to celebrate with us. And so with that, what we're going to do is show you all something that was amazing. This afternoon, we were able to debut our mural here, right here in the Pittsburgh neighborhood, just 2 blocks up the street, in partnership with the Beloved Community Church. It was created by the artist Charmaine Minifield, international muralist. And so we're super excited to bring you this awesome perspective and video footage today for to see the amazing artwork that we have here, because Women Engage invests deeply in our communities. We invest with the services that we provide, but we also want to invest in terms of the imagery and representation that we see. And so we hope that you all enjoy the footage that you're about to see. thank you to all of our speakers today. And thank you to you all for coming out here on this day, weathering the storm. The rain decided to hold out for us, so I'm super excited about that. And so just give a round of applause for yourselves and everyone here today. Yes. And so without further ado, we're going to move to revealing the mural itself, debuting what it all looks like. And so we're ready. Yes. That's all I got. And so that was just a brief snippet of the mural that we have available. It's available right up here on 1117 Smith Street, literally just a couple blocks away. We encourage you all as you're driving through the neighborhood to take a view of it and also to support the amazing work of the Beloved Community Church that's headed in leadership by Dr. F. Keith Slaughter. That community is a pillar. That church is a pillar in the community. They offer 30-pound boxes of food, and they're opening a shelter in the building that we have the mural on, where they'll be offering food, clothing, a place for rest, a place for restoration, also offering classes as well. So I really encourage you all to get tapped in the amazing work that's happening there. And so next, what we're going to do is open up with a little bit of art from one of our amazing art activists, Zoe Bambara. Zoe Bambara is an activist, Atlanta native, has long held the role of defending and upholding the rights of everyone, even though just turning 20 years old earlier this year. She has led change last year to organize the downtown march to protest the killings of Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, among many others. Bambara has committed to firmly stand for the rights of all oppressed. The march, which was on May 29th, brought out over 5,000 people and was the kickstart to what people are now calling Atlanta's modern civil rights movement. She now travels to Kentucky almost every weekend to fight for justice for essential worker Breonna Taylor. Zoe is a part of the Louisville 87, a group of people who were arrested by the Attorney General Daniel Cameron's front lawn. She works with Until Freedom Now Atlanta as an anti-violence committee leader, and she has also worked with RISE, an organization aimed towards fighting voter suppression and fighting for free college. She is currently our community resource and technical assistant here at Women Engaged. Zoe is now a sophomore at Morris Brown College and HBCU here in Atlanta, and she's continuing her plans to organize more for the liberation of all people. She hopes to open her own community center soon to cater to the mental health needs of her community. The center will be open to all, which will also focus on the needs of Black women, femmes, and girls. Please welcome Zoe Bambara.
Hi, everyone. Okay. Black women, the spine, the backbone, and the core to every community movement and acts of resistance. Growing in a womb of a Black woman has left me in awe ever since. Working amongst powerful Black women has shoved me into a state of bliss, a state of yearning for more knowledge, more understanding, and more love. And not just love for the community that I serve, but more love for myself, love for the Black woman I am growing into and destined to be. This is a love letter to all the Black women who surround me. From multiple backgrounds, identities, and hues, you'd maybe not only fall in love with the skin I live in, but what it means to always go for what I want in life and being comfortable to celebrate when I win. And never to let, and to never feel comfortable settling for less than what I deserve. Black women have set me up to always be ahead of the curve and to appreciate the power that comes with my Blackness in all its different types. And because of this, I am destined to live a bright and beautiful life. And that's it. Thank you.
If we can give it up one more time for Zoe. I'm just saying, y'all. I think we need to show a little love here for our artists, our activists, okay, our advocates out here, especially for our young folks, okay? I just want to really show us some love. And so for the next person I'm inviting up to the mic is Malika Redmond, who is our CEO and co-founder of Women Engage, who has long been about this work for over 20 years and was also a founding member of the International Black Youth Summit. We're super excited for her to come and present the awards for this evening, to really just give thanks to everyone for your contributions to the mission and vision of the work of Women Engage. And so we thank you all. And so without further ado, I welcome Malika Redmond up to the mic.
Good evening. You know, Women Engage really started, from a perspective of women, Black women gathering together in sisterhood. We started from a place of having big vision, and I was encouraged. Margaret and I were encouraged. Margaret Cargbar, our co-founder, and I were really encouraged. We were encouraged by women like Letitia Jackson, encouraged by women like Christy Ketchum, our sisters, Teresa McGee, who's here tonight, our sisters who pulled together and said, hey, Malika, you got this. You have big vision. You have the skills, you have the ability, and you and Margaret are a force to be reckoned with, and we were, and we are. And in the 7 years of Women Engage, it's really a complete cycle. It's really an amazing thing to be here, standing here in one of the communities where we started our work. You know, a lot of people will talk about being grounded in community. And then when you dig just a little bit deeper, and you ask the people who actually live in the community if you know of this person or if you've worked with this group, and the people don't know what you're talking about or who you're talking about. And we were not going to have that. And I'll tell you what, Letitia Jackson wasn't going to have that either. Because Letitia is someone who, as a mentor to me, we share those values that if we're going to be in community, we're going to be about community. And I got those deep-rooted kind of values also as a proud Spelman alumna, working and being a comparative women's studies major in the Women's Research and Resource Center at Spelman College, where we were taught that, to be a scholar activist means that the work only begins with the theory. Scholar activism only begins with the theory. It is about the work. And that's Dr. Mbahati Kaumba's words, who is here with us tonight. So we have some really amazing awardees, right? We are going to have a really awesome evening. We have some really amazing leaders here, but we have the community. And this is so exciting. Pittsburgh is such a special community. A community of working Black folks, for folks who have, really blazed a trail since the end of slavery, who founded their community here, who built homes, who worked hard, and we're here to be in support, in honor, in respect with the community here. And the greater Southwest community, where Women Engage has done its work for the last 7 years. And so with that being said, I want to start off by introducing our very first awardee. And I'm so proud because he was able to come all the way down here. This is Ramon's home, but I'm so happy that Ramon was able to join us because Ramon is international. And I'm just so proud of Ramon. I met Ramon when Ramon was a student at Morehouse College. Ramon volunteered and then worked at Women Engage, helping us with voter registration, voter engagement. And anytime I asked, I said, Ramon, we need volunteers. I got you, Miss Malika. No, I got you. Brought all those students from Morehouse over to the office, got them lined up, get them out the door with their clipboards, let's go, and not playing any games. And I'm so proud of Ramon as a scholar and as an activist working on his PhD, doing this, having this commitment around gender justice, around LGBTQI justice, around reproductive justice, about standing up for Black women, femmes, and girls. And it's just such an honor to have you be able to be here tonight. And so can we have a real welcome and a congratulations to Ramon Johnson for being our first awardee tonight. Woo! Yes. Yes. And his parents are here tonight, and we're so proud to have his parents tonight. Yes. We're so proud. This is exciting, and this is what we do here. So much love.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wow. I'm really at a loss for words because Miss Malika Redmond, thank you so much. I am constantly reminded of the various places that I've been poured into, and I was politicized in the AUC, in the Women's Studies Department at Spelman College, and definitely with Women Engaged. It was a few years ago, I remember meeting Miss Redmond, and I remember just saying, you know what, if I want to, I'm learning all these things about Black feminism and how important it is to put theory into practice. And I said, you know what, I would love to do that with Women Engaged. And ever since I've had the ability to volunteer and work with such a collective that is so focused on Black liberation and empowering Black femmes and women, I have to say that I'm constantly reminded and challenged of how important it is to put your theory into practice. And I just want to say thank you so much, Malika, for just constantly embodying what abolition, care, and Black feminism looks like within this community. And I want to also thank all of you all at the Women Engaged team for just constantly reminding me of how important this work is, and I will never give up doing this work. So thank you so much, and I hope you all have a beautiful night.
Yes, he will.
Thank you. Very exciting. And so tonight, you know, we're going to have a number of really inspiring awardees, and some of them will be virtual, so we'll see them on the screen, and others who have or were able to come and join us in person are here tonight. So we're really excited to have everyone. And so you want to hand me? Okay. And so I was really excited to be able to have this award ready for one of my sheroes, but she's not able to join us tonight. But let me just tell you a little bit about Andrea Lanes and just have her be grounded and present in our space tonight so that you can really get a chance to know who she is. Andrea has been a long time We Vote, We Rise canvasser, and has worked with us as a leader who is from Atlanta, Georgia, who from day one, Andrea has brought vision, has brought experience, has brought, knowing the community. She's of the community. Andrea is a mother, a grandmother, someone who has been here in Atlanta through the civil rights movement and time. And she always encourages the young members of our Canvas team to know that we're on the right track. We're doing the work. This is what it looks like. This is what it means. And this is what it means to stay in it for the long run. Andrea is someone who, when we have a goal to get maybe 30 registrations at an afternoon event, Andrea would say, I'm going to get 100. And she means herself, by herself. And she is out there on that mission and she gets it done. Andrea talks to everyone. She will stop you at the train station. She will stop you at the bus stop. She's talking about this work. She's committed to it and doing this work. And we just want to honor Andrea today, and we will accept this award on her behalf. Thank you. And so Mary C. Curtis, who will be cued in. So we're excited. Hi, Mary. Wonderful to see you. And so this award tonight in journalism is to Mary C. Curtis, Speak Truth to Power Award, journalist who holds the powerful accountable to the issues critical to Black women. You know, I met Ms. Mary C. Curtis when I was a fellow for Ford Foundation in an executive director program that taught executive directors, leaders in community-based organizations how to use our voice through words and being able to get our work placed in journalistic journalism outlets. And Mary was one of my mentors. She is someone who has worked really hard with emerging leaders, those of us who do this work on a daily basis, and lets us know that, hey, you can put your passion to pen. We can get your voice out there. We are making sure that not only, does your community hear you, but the world, the nation hears your perspective, because your perspective is important. She has encouraged me. She's encouraged so many others. She also, as a journalist with extreme integrity and perfection in her work, has done the kinds of journalism and work to talk about critical racial justice issues, issues of economic justice, issues that are paramount to the Black community. And I just want to thank Mary C. Curtis with this award. We love you dearly. Thank you. And then we want to turn it over to you for some remarks.
Yes. Thank you so much. I want to say how honored I am to be awarded this recognition. Speaking truth to power. Of course, I could not do what I do without the support of women like those of Women Engaged. Malika Redmond, so impressive, and the amazing team. Your leadership, your transformative work advancing women's human rights, youth empowerment, and civic engagement efforts, and the inspiration. And like you, an important part of my mission is developing those who carry on the message and the work. I want to not only look forward as I accept this honor, but I also want to look back to the generations of women who sacrificed and led the way. They're the famous, many based right in Georgia, and the not so famous, such as my late grandmother, for whom I am named, and my late mother, Evelyn. I try to live up to their example and to the confidence you at Women Engaged have shown in me and my work. Keep doing what you're doing. And again, thank you so much.
Thank you. What an honor. Our next awardee is someone quite special. Someone I met when I was a junior at Spelman College, Dr. M. Bahati Kaumba, with the award that I am deliberate and afraid of nothing, Prevailing Black Feminist Scholar and Community Activist Award. Dr. M. Bahati Kaumba is the Associate Director of the Women's Research and Resource Center at Spelman College. Her work focuses on the leadership of Black feminist activism here in the US and internationally, particularly on the continent of Africa and in South Africa. She does this work as a scholar, but also as an activist, someone who, as a leader at the Women's Research and Resource Center, has allowed students, many of us, to use the space to strategize, to think about what are the issues that are important to us, what do we want to be talking about, and really cultivating us to be unafraid to speak our voice, to speak about our own truths, and know that those truths are our path to justice. And so with that being said, I'd love to bring Dr. M. Bahati Kaumba to the stage to accept this award tonight. She's also one of our board members, so we're so proud to have her.
Oh, you're welcome. Wow, and it's heavy.
It's heavy.
It's heavy, just like this whole movement Heavy. Thank you. With Malika, Women Engaged, and I'm going to call out you all's names. Malika, Margaret, Michelle, Devin, Amber, Josh, Jaleesa, Kai, and Zoe, who I've been calling Zoe her whole life. Hi, I'm feeling like a proud militant mama because not only did I meet Malika in an elevator in the Olivia Hanks Cosby building at Spelman College. I told her, I think, first thing I told her was that she looked like my mother. I was part of the board that hired Christy Ketchum to Project South like 30 years ago, no, maybe 25. We consider Ramon our honorary comparative women's studies major from Morehouse. So, I mean, I just feel, Devin, student of mine, I mean, this is too much. So thank you. I mean, and thank you for everything that I've been given. And of course, I never leave home without Toni Cade Bambara. I'd like to leave you with a quote of hers that I think personifies what Women Engaged is and what you all do. We are involved in a struggle for liberation. Liberation from the exploitative and dehumanizing system of racism, from the manipulative control of a corporate society, liberation from the constrictive norms of mainstream, and I'll say male-stream culture, from the synthetic myths that encourage us to fashion ourselves rashly from without reaction, rather than from within creation. What characterizes the current movement, and she was talking about the 1960s, but I'm going to say 2021, is a turning away from the larger society and turning towards each other. And I think that is the essence of the Black feminist and intersectional approach that Women Engaged has taken over the past 7 years. And just to remind everybody, these are the words of Zoe's grandmother, Toni Cade. And so keep up the good work. And I want to end, with a chant. So this is a chant along. Okay, here it goes. Women Engaged must arise, educate, agitate, organize. Women Engaged must arise, educate, agitate, organize. Women Engaged must arise, educate, agitate, organize. Okay. Thank you.
Our next awardee is Tanya Clay House. She who rises to the challenge and builds power as a leader in philanthropy award. Tanya Clay House is a Black woman who leads an amazing initiative with the state called the State Infrastructure Fund, Neo-Philanthropy. Philanthropy and State Infrastructure Fund and Tanya Clay House have been a significant partner to Women Engaged over the years, ensuring that we have the kind of resources and support that is general, that respects that we know what we need to do with what we have, and make sure that those resources are flowing to our organization, trusting the work on the ground, advocating daily as a Black woman in philanthropy to the powerful, to ensure that continuing to open those doors. And so we're so excited to have the opportunity to honor Tanya tonight. And she is pre-recorded, so we will hear from her now.
Hello, my name is Tanya Clay House, and I thank Women Engaged for seeing fit to provide me with He Who Rises to the Challenge and Builds Power award, giving honor to God and giving honor to my mother and father who brought me into this world. Also thanking my husband and my children for allowing me to live my passion. We know that the philanthropy space has often been closed to those who look like me. Therefore, it is my responsibility to open those doors that have been opened for me. And I've been able to do this in concert with my colleague and friend, Paige Mason, at the State Infrastructure Fund. And as a result, we have been able to significantly increase the funding to BIPOC leaders and to communities, especially women of color, Black women. And I'm very proud of that fact. I will continue to do so because it is my responsibility and my passion, and understand the need that we have in this society. So in the words of Charles Hamilton Houston, I will continue and strive to not be a pariah, but to be a lawyer who is a social engineer and one who is contributing to her community. Thank you again to Malika Redmond and to Women Engaged. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. And we're going to keep it rolling because this has just been, aren't you all inspired? Let's just take a moment. Aren't you inspired by all of these wonderful individuals who are doing great work? You know, sometimes it gets really, really intense. And these days it has been, you know, it's been hard for so many of us. You know, as we deal with all that is going on in our world, the reality is the places where our policies in this nation are weak are showing themselves in a serious way. And if it's not for the leaders, the kind of leaders that we are hearing from tonight, we would not be able to hold the powerful accountable. But we do it, and we do it with courage. We do it with love. We do it with our God, with our faith, with our spirituality, with our humanity in mind, and with our families and our community. We don't do this work alone. We do it together. And this is just an exciting time in that sense to really know, you know, this is the time when you know who your partners really are, who your champions in this work really are, because it's serious out here. And one of those individuals who we're so proud to be able to award this, to give an award tonight to, is Miss Erica Clemens Dean, our Ella Baker Changemaker Award. Erica has been a partner, a friend, a colleague with me, with Michelle, with Women Engaged for a number of years. We have done so much important work together. In 2018 and 2019, we did the kind of work that made sure that Black women, wherever they are, whether that's in shelters, whether that's at the hair salon, whether that's anywhere, that they are registered to vote, that they know when the elections are happening, and making sure that our communities have the information they need, that they don't have to come to us, but we will come to them. And Erica is that person who models that kind of servant leadership that is quite amazing. And so we're so honored as she continues to do this work in the community, for the community. And we thank you for being a partner to Women Engaged. Erica Clemens Dean. And I'm also so proud of Erica because, and when I stepped down as the chair of the Pro Georgia Civic Engagement Table Board, Erica has stepped into that leadership, and I couldn't imagine anyone else as the chair of the board of Pro Georgia, a significant organization that does the kind of work to get technical assistance and resources to 40 plus organizations across the state of Georgia, whether rural or urban areas, to make sure that they have what they need to do the voter empowerment work that we do. And so I'm so proud to pass the torch to Erica to take on this work as the chair of the Pro Georgia Board. But again, I could go on and on and on. Erica. Yay.
Thank you so much, Women Engaged, Malika. And I don't think, Georgia has given Women Engaged, Malika specifically, enough flowers and enough credit for, the past 3 to 4 years of putting Black women on the forefront. It has been, everybody knows Georgia has been on everybody's mind over the past couple of years. And it is because of the mass amount of work that Women Engaged have done, yes, in Capitol View, Pittsburgh, Zone 3, for the real AT aliens. Like, Women Engaged have shown up and has been that organization in the community. So I'm very appreciative of this award. I have some big shoes to fill as the Pro Georgia chair. I'm really excited. And again, thank you, Malika. I definitely, lean to Malika on them late night calls, because Black women need to support Black women. This work is hard, and we have a lot to talk about. So thank you again, Women Engaged, and Malika. I'm appreciative of this.
So we're so excited. We had our keynote speaker last night, Maya Rupert. And Maya and I met a few years ago. We were both in the Ford Foundation Fellowship Program for leaders who write and do work in terms of creating content, op-eds, and other kinds of things to get the kind of work that we do out: reproductive justice, healthcare access, racial justice. And Maya is someone who is a national leader, a progressive Black woman who thinks intersectionally and has been able to be in the front of many as a powerful Black woman, bringing her skills to lead campaigns, lead important initiatives, whether federally, on the government level, or whether it's been in the nonprofit level and field. And I'm so excited to honor Maya tonight, and she is with us virtually. So we're excited to have her accept this award. Maya Rupert, our Ella Baker Pinnacle Award for Leadership in Political and Civic Engagement.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maya.
Thank you so much for that, Malika. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you. When you work on behalf of community, you never do the work you do alone, and I know everybody here tonight can understand that. So I really just first want to thank the community and the family and the friends who stand with me in everything I do, including my sisters in service who have been honored here tonight, and everybody who showed up tonight to honor the incredible work of Women Engaged. And mostly, I want to do that. I want to extend my thanks to Women Engaged for both this incredible honor that I'm so humbled to receive, but more than that, for the incredible work that you've been doing for the last 7 years on behalf of all of us every single day. I know I couldn't do the work I'm doing without the work that you're doing. So I just want to say a huge congratulations. Thank you for inviting me to be with you tonight, and a huge cheers to the future that you're building. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maya. Thank you. Okay, that was the last one. Okay. So we want to thank all of our awardees. Can we just give another round of applause? What a wonderful evening. And I'm so happy to see more of us able to come in this evening. I'm really excited. And again, Michelle mentioned in the beginning about our beautiful mural that is right across the street in the Pittsburgh community. And so, Charmaine, if you wouldn't mind standing up, our muralist, Charmaine Minifield, who has done the work and has inspired us, bringing in the ancestors, bringing in our African spirit, bringing that into the community of Pittsburgh with the beautiful mural, with the art. And so thank you again for your work, and thank you all again for our awardees. Let's give them one more round of applause. Awesome. And so before I move on to our next speaker, what I want to do is, because he's not expecting this, because he likes to be low key in the background, but my partner in life, Andre Butler, and our daughter Amira. This is home base. This is my team. This is my encouragement every day. Who supports the work that I do, and we support each other. But he really does have my back, and when I need to laugh, supports me and making sure that I laugh when stuff gets too serious at times, or where I'm a Cancer, so I feel this, really intently. So, my Taurus over there will bring levity in the room, and it's so important. And I just want to thank you for being who you are. Are you clapping for yourself? And our beautiful daughter, Amira. So, and then I also, want to just say again, this is more than I can really imagine. 7 years ago, Margaret and I started this organization really in our living rooms. Margaret lived down the street from me. We lived right over here in Capitol View Manor. And we were the kind of friends, because we were friends before we ever started doing work together. And she traveled a lot, I traveled a lot for work, so we would house sit for each other. So if she was away, I would go pick up her mail, that kind of stuff, and vice versa. So not only were we friends, but we were neighbors, and so we could look out for each other. And you know, the thing that I just loved about our friendship was that we trusted each other's imagination. And I could dream big with Margaret. You know, we could dream big together, and I would hold her down and she would hold me down. And when the opportunity came to do something together and put an organization together, we knew that this was the right time. We have the skills, we have the relationships, we have the support and funding, we have the mentorship. We can do this, you know. And Margaret, who was a Pisces, she would have visions. And so I remember as we were thinking through this whole initiative, you know, I couldn't think of the name or anything like that. And I was like trying to figure certain things out. And I don't know. She called me, because she would call me like 7 o'clock in the morning every morning. So she called me and she was like, the name of the organization is Women Engaged. And I was like, okay. And that was it. It was like, and she was like, and the colors are purple. And then I'll think about something else. But purple, Women Engaged. I was like, okay. So, you know, I ran with it. I was like, okay, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're doing. So it's just been that kind of, you know, such an amazing partnership in that way. And I just want to presence Margaret in the space. Margaret left us in the physical body in 2015. We were prepared to launch Women Engaged, do a big public launch of Women Engaged 2 weeks before her passing. So it was sudden, it was unexpected. And what I knew that Margaret would want is for us to continue to do the work, and that she was gonna always be with us. And so I just wanna presence my dear friend. She was a beautiful friend, a beautiful person. She advocated for the arts. She advocated for the healers. She was a healer. She was an artist. She was an activist. She was a phenomenal writer. She was a phenomenal thinker. She was a networker. She knew everybody who was anybody doing something with the city or something with the state of Georgia. And the thing that Margaret always did, which made her rare and special, is there was no one person in her Rolodex that was more important than anybody else in her Rolodex. And she didn't mind pointing you in the direction of where you needed to go. If you needed money, if you needed someone to sign off for something, to support an initiative, and she'd get in their face. She's like, no, you need to talk to so-and-so. They need you to help them do this. That's who she was. She was that kind of person, that kind of spirit. And I want to just make sure to presence her tonight, because she is here with us and she is here with me. And so just really love you, Margaret. Thank you. And so now, honestly, I don't have the my agenda in front of me, so I need Kelsey or someone to tell me who's up next. We're live, folks. We're live. This is live. So we're going to do this live. Who am I introducing? Amber next? Okay, perfect. So next, we want to bring up one of our new team members, Amber. Is Amber? Where's Amber? Oh, perfect. Coming through the green room. So Amber is our development associate at Women Engaged. She's been working on our 7 for 7 campaign. We are raising $7,000 this week in honor of our 7th anniversary. And Amber has done an amazing video to talk about the campaign. And she has a few more words for all of us tonight. Amber.
Hello, everyone, and good evening. I am Amber, again, the Development Associate here at Women Engaged. And I just want to let you guys know, I'm excited to tell you we have reached almost $1,000 in this short amount of time. So we are almost there. We have almost reached our goal of $7,000. And so I'm so excited to let you guys know that we are almost there. So what I want everyone to do right now is I want us to stop and think of a friend we can tell about this amazing campaign, okay? We are trying to reach $7,000 by the end of tonight, okay? By the end of tonight. for our year-round voter engagement efforts. So if you can go ahead and tell a friend to tell a friend that, you know, a small donation can go a long way with us here at Women Engaged. And so this is going to go towards our signature program, We Vote, We Rise. And we are so excited to see if we can reach this goal by the end of this week. So tell a friend to tell a friend, and go ahead and visit our website, www.womenengaged.org/donate, to contribute to this amazing campaign. And we are so excited to see what we can do by the end of tonight. So thank you all.
Well, you all, it's been quite a week. It has been quite an evening. And I just know I am so inspired by each and every one of our awardees today, inspired by the spirit of Margaret and the leadership of Malika Redmond, and so many of you all in the work that you do. And thank you to all of our awardees who are joining virtually, those who couldn't be here, who are here in spirit. We thank you all, and thank you to all of our virtual attendees. And so we're bringing it to a close, you guys. And with that, we're going to end with some great final remarks by our board chair, Letitia Jackson, to give us some parting words as we conclude this evening. But I've been your host, Michelle, and it's been a pleasure being with you all. Again, it's been a great, amazing week. If you haven't been able to check out all the events, I highly suggest, shameless plug, check out our socials. It's all there. And without further ado, I welcome Letitia Jackson onto the stage.
Thank you, Michelle. It's an honor for me to serve as the chair of Women Engaged. It's been an honor for me to watch this organization from its inception to what it is right now. And I'm so very proud of the work that Malika has done with her team and the vision that she and Margaret visualized together. And I agree with you, Emma. Georgia has not acknowledged the work that Malika has been doing for the last 7 years. Did I call your name right? Erica, I'm sorry. I knew I was going to do that. I was like, Erica, thank you, Erica, for saying that, because you are absolutely correct that she has not really been recognized for the work that she has done in this city, in this state. She's done some amazing, deep community work that has had significant impact. And I just want to, for me and on behalf of the board and all of the board members who are here, I'd ask if you would join me on the stage. Any board members that are here, would you please join me on the stage? Malika, if you would come out, please. On behalf of the board of Women Engaged, we just want to honor you and thank you and tell you how much we love you, how proud we are of you, and let you know that anything you need from us, we will be here with you all the way to the wheels fall off.
Thank you, everybody. Yes, and Malika knows I'm only a plane ride away. So whatever you need, we got you. Whoever is with us, we love you. Who's not, we love you too, but not over here because we got work to do. So thank you, Malika. I love you.
I love you.
And
too.
we're very proud of you.
Thank you. Mwah. Thank you.
And let me also say, from the Women's Research and Resource Center at Spelman College, we are so proud of Malika and of what she has wrought, what she sustained in the community, and taking, putting legs on intersectional Black feminism on the ground. So
Thank you. Thank you all. And the final thing that I would like to say is whatever money we raise tonight for Women Engaged to reach their $7,000 goal, I will personally match it.
Thank you. This was a pleasant surprise. Thank you all. This is awesome. I'm so happy. So we're going to have fun. Let's enjoy ourselves.
Let's party.
Let's party.
Thank you for coming.
Show is never crazy in the grind. What a trip! Just watching as the world goes by. The sun beaming down between the leaves. Birds are darting in and out of the tree. Everything is so real, you can feel it. Everything is so real, you can see it. And it's real, so real, so real, so real, so real, so real. Can you dig it? Yeah. I can dig it, he can dig it, she can dig it, we can dig it, they can dig it, dig it. I can dig it, he can dig it, she can dig it, we can dig it, they can dig it, can you dig it? Oh, let's dig it. Play away. Oh, let's dig it. You dig it, baby. I can dig it, he can dig it, she can dig it, we can dig it, they can dig it, can you dig it? Oh, let's dig it. The sun beaming down between the leaves. And birds are darting in and out of the tree. I can dig it, he can dig it, she can dig it, we can dig it, they can dig it, can you dig it? Oh, let's dig it. I can dig it, she can dig it, we can dig it, he can dig it, they can dig it, can you dig it? Oh, let's dig it. Y'all know this song. But those of you who know, this is a very old song. It was a Hugh Masekela song originally. But later on, the Friends of Distinction wrote words to the song. Everybody sings along, but nobody knows the words, except the Friends of Distinction and me. So I'm going to teach you the words if you're interested.
Your mama thinks she knows, but she don't know. She's making them up. It's kind of a tongue twister. We're gonna do it slow. I'm gonna show you how it goes. All right. First goes, I can dig it. He can dig it. She can dig it. We can dig it. They can dig it. Can you dig it? That's an old phrase. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring that phrase back. Can you dig it? That was a great phrase. One more time. I can dig it. He can dig it. She can dig it. We can dig it. They can dig it. Can you dig it? You want to try it fast? Here we go. Ready? 2, 3, 4. I can dig it, she can dig it, she can dig it, we can dig it, they can dig it, can you dig it? Oh, it's dig it. I can dig it, he can dig it, she can dig it, we can dig it, they can dig it, can you dig it? Oh, let's dig it. All right, Tavia. Play's so beautiful, don't you agree? Raising in the grass is a gas, baby, can you dig it? Raising in the grass is a gas, baby, can you dig it? Raising in the grass is a gas, baby, can you dig it? Raising in the grass is a gas, baby, can you dig it? Raising in the grass is a gas, baby, can you dig it? I can dig it, you can dig it, she can dig it, we can dig it, they can dig it, can you dig it? Oh, it dig. Raising in the grass is a gas, baby, can you dig it? Raising in the grass is a gas, baby, can you dig it? Raising in the grass is a gas, baby, can you dig it? Thank duty. They keep trying to tell me all you want to do is use me. Hey, but my answer, yeah, they always use me still. I want to spread the news that if it feels this good getting used, yeah, you just keep on using me until you use me. Until you use me. Well, he is sitting there right now and he talked to me. He told me that I ought not to let you just walk on me. And I'm sure it meant well. Yeah, but when our talk was through, I said, brother, if you only knew, you'd wish that you was in my shoes. Yeah, you just keep on using me until you use me. Until you use me. I don't need what you got for me. I said, brother, if you only knew, you'd wish that you was in my shoes. Just keep on using me until you use me up. Until you use me up. Wang on the sax, the big one. I like the big Sometimes you're right, but I can Thank you.